people can accept this, or where people freely generate this, then you have learned something interesting, I think. And as I think, one of the things we want to do, ask you to do, so the plan for right now is I want to finish these 2 sentences, and then after that we will stop. And I think the idea is that from that point onwards until 5 o'clock, you should all form groups and think about. We'll formulate some questions for you to think about. So you should think about those questions, and then tomorrow when we start, we won't start with me lecturing, but we'll start with reports from the various groups about what you found. Okay, and then we continue from there. Okay, so that's. But yeah, so let's go back to this. Okay, so we did this intransitive structure. So one question I was asked during lunch was, this has just one argument. Why did I put this guy here as a sister of degree? I could have done something else. I could have just generated this up here. That is entirely possible, but the reason I did it that way was because I was assuming that ana, that the verb a in Hindi is an unaccusative verb. Oh yes. Just a second, just let me make sure I don't poke my eyes out. Yes.
In this sentence, for example, in negative, sometimes people also say rose ka yahan aana zaruri nahi hai. So when we have ka in after rose, does this mean that rose is not taken now as an adverb but actually as a noun?
I don't know the answer to that question. It's a very interesting. Write this down and let's think about this. The fact that this is a bit surprising. The fact that rose can take ka is certainly it's when I think about it, like it doesn't sound bad to me. I mean, it's not perfect for me, but I think I've probably heard it. So the fact that this guy can take ka is telling us something interesting. I wouldn't want to say that it's an argument, because it's not an argument in the standard sense of theta roles and so on, but the very fact that it can take ka, and I think, there's still the case that like it's taking ka when nothing else is taking ka. So this is an interesting example to think about from the angle of ka licensing. Okay, so where did I keep this guy? So,
Let me give one example.
Yes.
Rose and the subject can take a car. So, iska to rose ka drama hai, for instance.
Iska to rose ka drama hai. That's nice. That's also, yeah. Iska to rose ka. Actually, so that is that's interesting. Okay, so but this is a slightly different case. Okay, this is a different case because these are both nominal genitives, right? So this is let me write that example down, because it's a slightly different case. So what should I erase? I can erase something here now. So in this case, this rose ka drama
so let me also gloss this. His or her, genitive, topic marker, everyday, genitive drama is. So, I find this difficult to translate.
Since it is everyday drama.
Like, yeah, so does it mean something like this guy has dramas all the time? Something like that, right? But I don't, so there are a number of things happening here, but what I'm saying, what I think is going on is that there are, both cars are associated with the same noun phrase, okay? And there are cases, let me think of cases. There are cases,
In this sentence, we can say इसका drama तो रोज का है.
drama,
इसका drama तो रोज का है.
iska drama to roz ka hai. Right, right. So there's a further issue about where, right. In that case, we don't know whether that could very well be iska drama to roz ka drama hai. Right. So there's something more complex going on there. But it is possible for one noun phrase. So in English, you can have so Mary's men's shirt. So Mary has a shirt which is a man's shirt. So it's a kind of shirt which is a man's shirt, and Mary possesses that. So you can have these double genitives. And in Hindi also, like in this example, but in somewhere I have a list of cases in which you can get two genitives quite reliably, coming from the same nominal structure, right? So quite possibly this would be like this, but in this case I'm not so worried about the Rose Ka drama because okay, so this could be a model towards explaining what's going on with the Rose Ka Yahan Aana. Okay, so here's the thought thing. The thought would be within nominal structures, ka can end up on a number of things. Okay, it can end up on arguments, but like real possessors, but it can also end up on things like which are basically modifiers, right? So maybe the example where the ka ends up on the rose is similar. Within when you're doing a genitive case within nouns, a very popular idea is that the genitive is not coming from the noun itself, it's coming from some kind of a D-like head associated with the noun. Just like there is T associated with V, D is associated with N, and that's doing the licensing. Okay, so whatever is doing the genitive licensing in the gerunds, right, is nominal in some way, and then maybe whatever goes on here could go on there. So that would be, but in any case, it would not push us towards saying that rose is an argument. Okay. Okay. So let's now go to these examples. So we will do. Let me see. We'll do actually 4 examples. Let me just write them all down. So along with this, we'll do मुझको डांटा, Ram ने मुझको डांटा, And then we'll also do for this one, we will do Ram ne kitab padhi. Okay, so glosses, ergative, me, dative, scold, perfective, and now note there are no features here. This is default. And then ergative, book. Book in Hindi has feminine features, kitab has feminine features, and read, perfective, feminine. Okay. So we have these 4 sentences. Let's start with Ram kitab padhega and go on from there. So we pad. Oh, this is really, and it's going to be VP, V, and now we have a transitive little v, V agentive, V bar. Okay, asp. Well, in this case, we just have future, so I'm just going to put in a T directly. You have future here. Okay, so step 1 is this agentive little v will assign case to this guy. Okay, so you get accusative here. Okay. Step 2 is this guy assigns nominative here and gets the features of this, so you end up getting third masculine singular in this slot. And then at the end of the day, these guys all combine together to make one word, padhega, and you end up getting Ram kitab padhega. So note a bunch of things. This guy, Ram and kitab, both are bare NPs, but the T does not get to kitab because it finds the Ram and stops there. Okay, so Ram. So when you probe, you are going top down, right? And as you're going top down, you cannot skip. Okay, you have to. You look at every DP that is on the way and you inspect it. Does it have 5 features? Is it the kind of thing that could have 5 features? If it can have 5 features, you get the 5 features there. Okay, so that's step 1. Now we can change this example.